Coming up on Life on Jupiter, we get the Watermaker operational. The Mainsal is back from the Sailmaker. Is this the cheapest fuel in the whole of the Caribbean? And we sail up the coast in our final week exploring Martinique.
I'm Princess and I'm a lounge singer.
I'm Jamie and I fly aeroplanes. We decided to take a year off and go sailing, but thanks to COVID, now we spend our life on Jupiter.
Welcome aboard and join us on our circumnavigation.
So this is the old high pressure hose, and you can see all the wire braid is all rusted away. And the hole, burst out here somewhere. And it was on a sharp bend. It wasn't real sharp, it was about that sort of bend, but yeah, that's where it broke. But, new hose. Again, it's the same steel mesh. So I guess it'll only last 5 years again. But it's okay. This one is nice. It's a bit shorter, so hopefully it's long enough. And compared to Australia, it was really cheap, which is strange because here in Martinique, everything is so expensive. But this was €94. That one in Australia, from an automotive hydraulic people, was about €300 or 300-ish US dollars, and this was 100. It's cool, huh? Had a win. PVC protector. The hose can vibrate a bit from the pulses of the high pressure pump, so I just put this PVC wrap on.
It's not gonna flash. Oh, it's here. My God. So that's fresh water.
Yeah, that was just soaking the membrane. $182, pretty good. Here comes Mainsal back from hospital. $1,200 euro hospital bill. So this is the old batten still. The next one will be a new one. Because we couldn't get the same type, had to get it round and got to shape it to fit inside the batten box. Have to replace 3 of the battens because the trouble is when we are downwind, we like to let the sail out the mainsail to catch more wind, of course, but the battens rub on the shrouds. So we learned our lesson, I think. We can only let the mainsail out a little bit before the battens are touching the shrouds. So That's just the inefficiency of a 3-stay rig for a cat. But then you got big roach for other reasons, you know, without a backstay. So, always a compromise. So we need 10 mil to fit in the batten box. It's supposed to be 16. Yep, 16. Alright, so we just need a little shave each. Pull it back. Get it? Okay. Push. Push harder. Hard as you can. Pretty much it, I think, yeah.
But it's a bit still long here.
Yeah, I left it long.
But is it already in?
Yeah, it's almost into the line.
How can you see it? Ah, the mark.
Yeah. We thought it might wobble around in the batten box because it's only 16 mil, whereas these are, I think, about 20 mil wide. But yeah, it's pretty tight. I don't think it's going to move. I think it'll be good. So to keep the tension on the batten, we have to really, you know, tighten this up, and that's going to be a problem there. So these are just PVC T-pieces for plumbing. I've still got to cut the batten down a bit, but I think that'll work. I don't know how long they're going to last though. Oh, not last at all.
Oh no! It's not fit.
Wow, they're for wiring. I didn't realize they were not whole pieces. They're half pieces.
Oh my god. You should buy the stainless something. No.
I could epoxy them.
But you need to cut that a little bit.
Yeah. Well, epoxying those fittings did not work. But thankfully, a quick call to the sailmaker revealed that they had the end fittings I needed. Not sure why they didn't give it to us in the first place. So, the final shopping before we leave La Marine. Le Marine. And we're going to head up north to St. Pierre, where there's some shipwrecks. We're going to do some diving finally. We haven't dived for like 6 weeks.
Yeah.
The weather's just been so rubbish. Raining. And it's lockdown here, so not even supposed to go diving, but we'll try.
Yeah.
We just tell them it's not for pleasure, it's for pain.
What?
Well, diving is, you know, uncomfortable.
Yeah.
Anyway, put on your surgeon's mask.
Can you get mine?
Oh.
Got the money back.
So it's about 6:30, 6:45 in the morning, and we're gonna go get some fuel. There's no wind, and because we're short-handed, you know, just docking the boat on the fuel dock. It's a little stress when you're by ourselves, so I'm gonna go while it's easy. Princess is getting the fenders ready, and then finally we're gonna leave here. Time to go.
How many?
So this is your job, okay? You do the bow line. You should hold the rope so that it flows out freely. Two halves like that. Give yourself a little slack. Hold the end and then throw it out over past the horn cleat, and then you can pull it up and it should catch the horn cleat.
Okay.
Know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Alright, let's do it.
Yeah, no. Yeah.
I'm a little bit excited because the pump price there says 53 euro cents a litre, which is really good actually. It's much, like I looked on Google and it says something like 83 cents a litre, 53 cents a litre. I think I'm going to fill up. That's a good price. And it's so convenient. Don't have to hold jerry cans. Fill her up! This is ridiculously bubbly, foamy. It just takes so long to go through the filter. And I've tried burying the nozzle, but that's when the automatic shuts off. And I've checked underneath, you know, it is coming out liquid, which is fine. that's okay. I was worried there for a while. It's like soap.
But it's cheap.
Cheap soap. Ow. I'm old. We wouldn't normally fill up the tanks because we like to keep the weight down. But when it comes up this cheap, you just gotta fill up. I even considered filling up all of our jerry cans. 30 gallons of diesel, 1 ounce. So you gotta put this in, otherwise you grow mushrooms. Very scientific measuring system. It's expensive stuff too, so it's like 40, 50 US dollars for this little thing. But it's better than having mushrooms in your tank. So it's not the same as at the pump price, is it?
Pump number 3
I'm not sure, but
and number 2 for
Oh.
gasoline.
Hello,
probably at 400 litres. Number 5 is with no gas. So we thought it was 53 cents a litre, and it's not. It's $1.09.
So what is the 58 cents?
That's no tax, so it's 100% tax or more than double.
Oh no, baby. You should ask first.
See, because Google even says it's 88 cents a litre. This is $1.09. When I say you release the bow line, then pull it all through,
Yeah.
and then we're going to drift back in the wind, and then just you watch along where we're going to be closest to the hull. Make sure there's a fender there if we touch, okay? Pull through. The day remained a very light wind day, which was perfect to set up the reefing lines and configure the mainsail completely. Can you put this through the reef line, the reef hole, bring it back?
And this
Put it-
hole?
Yeah. Put it on the outside through. Outside, yep. How about put the end in?
Sorry.
Any battens caught?
No.
Sure.
It. Ah. Wait.
You see how easy it is to tear your sail? You go,
Oh,
what's
no.
stopping it now? When you just keep winding.
Shit. Put it down.
Pull it off for me. Okay.
Mhm. What do you think about your main now?
Yeah, I think it looks good. Not, I mean, I did the batten tension, but that's all. We only had the batten pockets done, you know. Oh, the luff.
Yeah.
We got that tightened. Before, this rope had slid all the way up to here, and then the top of our luff was so he managed to pull it all down again and make it tension, which is good.
Hey!
Oh.
Why you do that?
Next week on Life on Jupiter, we finally get wet and do some diving. We get hassled by the cops. We drop the iPhone. And we love getting our brains scraped before heading off to the next country.